Where should your hairline be when putting on a hair system? That is the topic of today's video, and it's an important topic. This video is in partnership with LaVividHair.com. I highly suggest using their hair systems, their hair units. If you use code TheSalonGuy at LaVividHair.com, you get 15% off your order, which is like really, really awesome. They also sell all the necessary items needed for maintenance, for removal, for your hair units, and that's what I love about them. And also just the quality is so outstanding. And I've tried other ones, I've seen other ones. I personally, my favorite is the Poly Ultra Thin Skin Base. It's the most natural looking, and I love it. So what we're gonna be talking about today, and the reason I wanna share this video with you all is because I see so many hair units or hair systems not being placed properly on their hairline. Meaning, now I have, this is a system right here from LaVivid Hair. It was previously cut. It's obviously a darker unit, so it's not really something I would wear for my own hair because I'm naturally more blonde. But I see a lot of individuals who wear them, they have them so far back. I know it's a bit ridiculous, but I've seen it where they're just so far back that it looks really, really unnatural. The hairline's too high, or what you don't want is to put it, you know, way down here to where it looks like you have no hairline, like your hairline's attached to your eyebrow. Your eyebrows, you don't want that either. So a quick little secret and tip on where to actually place the unit and where your hairline should be. If you take 4 fingers and you place it right at where your eyebrow, like the top of your eyebrow, you go 4 fingers, right? That is pretty much where your hairline should go, okay? And that is gonna be the most natural. So 4 fingers and right from here, and the hairline should be right in this area. So as you can see, it's perfect for my head shape and the width and dimension of my forehead, because that's, I don't know who came up with the 4 fingers, but it's a quick little tip. Now, let's get a little bit closer here. What I suggest doing, because you may say, oh, how do I know? How do I find this out? Like, how do I know where to put it? Well, if you want, what you can do is if you do the 4 fingers like so, right? There we go. And if you take a comb like this, and let's just go down a little bit, and you press, make sure it's straight, and you press across your forehead like this, it's gonna leave a little indentation. And when you're in front of the mirror and you're ready to put your system on, you can line it up towards that indentation on your forehead. And then what you wanna do is take this system and you start, and I like to hold it like this, my fingers right here, on the very, very middle, right? The very middle of the hairline right here. That's where I put my 2 thumbs, so I line it up and I say, that is my hairline. That's where it's gonna be right there, that's the front. And then you go in, and then you can apply it like you normally would. So it's a great way, I don't know, what do you think? Do I look okay in darker hair? I mean, it's pretty interesting. So again, with the hair system, to me, this is the most natural because it's a thin skin poly base. And because of the way I had cut it in the past, I did texturize it and actually thin it quite a bit. And you may think, why would you want to thin out a hair system? Well, it's simply because if you don't, it could appear to be way too thick, especially on darker hair. So adding texture is a great way to make it look more natural, and I've done videos on that, and I'll continue to post videos on that. So let's take a look at this mannequin here. Right, this is actually my my twin brother right here, and it's the same thing. So this mannequin already has the hairline pretty much set up, but I want to just break this down for you so you can see how I'd go about doing this. So once again, I'm going to use this as the position for the hairline, and then what I'm going to do is just apply this like I was going to on any head. Make sure you're stretching the hairline, and that's simple. all right? But just by looking at this, you could see the placement is just right? It's perfect. If it was too far back or too far forward, it wouldn't look natural. Let's do one that's a little bit too far back, which I've seen, all right? Say it's here. Now, yes, someone's forehead may be, that far back, or it may be that high. That's totally, hey, that's your hairline. But what you want to do, like right here, to me, it's just too far back, all right? And then here, if you go too low, like this, it looks like a dead animal on your head. Now, you can use 3 fingers if you want. If you do want a lower hairline, right, something a bit more natural, you can use the 3 fingers. Again, it really depends on your forehead, because if you have a naturally low forehead, and this is also very, very important, this mannequin has a pretty lower natural forehead, so you may just do 3 fingers, as you can see right in through here. If that is the case, there's nothing wrong with that. If you have a bit of a higher forehead, kind of like mine, then the 4-finger rule is going to work out just fine. So again, we're kind of right in this area in through here. So try out those methods, those tips, see if they work for you. I can guarantee you it's going to help you quite a bit. And then also take in consideration, the actual hairline itself, which I've done videos on. You want to make sure that you're getting a very, very natural looking hairline. And what I suggest doing is, I see a lot of people, they actually just create the base of their head and then they go in and they just cut and follow the base. Meanwhile, what's happening, the way these are stitched, there's that extra lace or that extra poly base right in the front here, that little flap. A lot of times people are cutting into the actual hair itself. The problem with that is it makes it so harsh and straight across and makes the hairline very, very thick, because what you're doing is you're cutting into the hair itself, right? Whereas the way it comes in the box, the very, very front hairline already is as natural as it could possibly get. So what I suggest doing is really taking your time and only cut off the excess to where it really just contours the stitching on the front area, because that is going to make it look extremely natural. And then when you're putting it on your head, you will see that you're going to have the best hairline around simply because of the way you cut it and where you put it. So that's it. Don't forget, use code TheSalonGuy for 15% off your order, anything that you want to get. And if you go to LaVividHair.com, if you go to LaVivid Hair on Instagram, give them a follow. Any questions, you can DM the account and someone named Tina will reach out to you and respond to you. She's very, very helpful. So I really suggest them. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more videos with a Salon Guy.